In an ordinary-looking school, hidden secrets were waiting to be uncovered. Sansa, a quiet and curious student, found a pair of old and worn glasses on his school park bench. Out of curiosity, he decided to give them a try. When he put them on, the world around him instantly changed. The glasses gave him the power to see everyone's future. With the magic glasses, Sansa could see glimpses of his friends' futures. During break time, Sansa was seen pensive while holding his magic glasses. Restu, Bella, Luna, and Nanda approached him, curious about the object he was holding.
Sansa, why do you look so serious?
What are those glasses?
You have been daydreaming all the time. These days can see the future.
Seriously, son? Class that can see the future? You are not joking anymore, right?
Could it be that you were addicted to watching lots of fantasy films?
Wait. So? Those class to have magical powers? Come on, son, we are grown up. Don't believe in strange things.
But I had seen a lot of things this year.
Okay, for example, what have you seen? Try to public it, bro.
Sansa took a deep breath and put on his glasses while looking at Restu.
Not now you will get bad mark on the mathematics test.
How do you know? The greatest have not come out yet.
I saw. Drop this place.
That's probably just crazy. Everyone knows that the school mathematics school often
The school bell rang, indicating that class was about to start, and all the students rushed to their classes. On his way to class, Sansa accidentally bumped into a teacher.
It's okay. Next time, be more careful, okay?
I beg you, Mom, don't put a threat out, okay? Because there will be a big incident that will happen on Rose Street.
Why are you talking like that?
Before answering the question, Sansa hurriedly left the teacher and headed to his class. That day, Mrs. Serena didn't go to Rose Street because she had to visit her parents' house first. Not long afterward, she returned home after visiting her parents. While she was relaxing, She opened her phone and was very surprised to see that there had been an accident on Rose Street that had killed several people. She immediately remembered what her student had said that morning. When Sansa arrived in class, he heard Bella, Luna, Nanda, and Restu talking about his classes. Sansa felt isolated because no one believed him. Sansa took off the glasses he was wearing, and shortly afterward, Chila and Keisha approached him.
Sansa, what's wrong with you? Why do you look so gloomy?
Sansa, what's wrong with you? You can share your problems with us. Sansa told them that Bella, Luna, Nanda, and Restu did not believe him because a pair of glasses he found in the park could see the future. After hearing the story told by Sansa, Chila and Keisha were skeptical at first, but Sansa immediately proved it. Sansa put on his glasses and tried to see Keisha's future. He said to Keisha that later, when the math grades were given, your grades would be the best in the class. When Sansa wanted to see Chila's future, the math teacher entered the class, so there was no time to see Chila's future. The next day passed as usual. In the afternoon, the school bell rang. It was time to go home. At that moment, Chila went home with Keisha. The two of them were walking on the sidewalk, joking around. When they were about to cross the zebra crossing, they unexpectedly saw a motorbike speeding at high speed. By then, Chila and Keisha were already in the middle of the road crossing.
There is a motorbike coming fast!
When the motorbike was approaching and they could not avoid it, Chila used her superpower to stop time, so they would not be hit by the motorbike. Once Chila had safely moved herself and Keisha out of the way, she released her power, and time begged to resume. The motorbike sped past, unaware of what had just happened. Keisha, still in shock, looked at Chila with wide eyes.
Chila, how did you do that? I don't want to tell anyone, but since you saw it, I have ability control time.
I still can't believe it. Sansa with his glasses, and now you with this power? Is there anyone else who can do things like this?
I don't know.
Still processing what had just happened, Keisha looked around as if expecting more surprises.
So, you can just stop time, like anytime you want?
Well, not exactly. I can only do it for a few seconds, and it takes a lot of focus.
That's incredible. But does Sansa know?
Not yet. I was afraid to tell anyone. It hurts to explain like this.
You should tell him. Together, you two could figure out how to use your powers to help people.
Chila hesitated, but not, feeling a sense of urgency. The next morning, the time was almost approaching the school bell. But, on the other hand, Sansa had just entered the school gate. Upon arriving in the classroom hallways, Sansa met Mrs. Rena.
Sansa, thank you for warning me not to go through frosted. Even though at first I did not believe what you're saying. And luckily, I went to visit my parents' house first.
Yes, Mr. Rina, you're welcome. I hope you take away from this, Mr.
Yes.
Okay guys, today I will share the result of the mathematics test. Consider the checklist.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's your test session. Just two, I hope you're studying okay because your mathematical score is the one. A student who is absent today.
Luna absent, ma'am, because she is sick.
Okay, thank you, Rastu.
Is it true that I got the highest score?
Honestly, I still don't believe it, but what's on the side is true.
Or maybe Sansa already found out from the teacher. That could happen because Keisha is a smart student and Sansa just graduated.
After school, Sansa sat alone by the school gate, looking at the glasses he had found. He could not shake the feeling that there was more to them than just their ability to show the future. The world seemed to be changing, and so was he. Just then, Chila appeared, walking toward him with a serious expression on her face. Sansa looked up, noticing her unusual quietness.
I think it's time to I taught you something. I heard forward to Sansa.
Oh, is that even possible?
I don't know. But or why? But it is real. I was afraid. I thought maybe it was just a dream.
You should have told me. We should come together.
Just then, the sound of footsteps interrupted their conversation. Bella, Luna, Nanda, and Restu were walking toward them, having overheard the last part of the conversation.
Right, hold up. You guys, have you been doing something for us?
What do you mean? You can stop time, Sila.
I can see the future. Aku suka stop time.
What are you guys doing in here? You're not kidding, right? You sound like something out of a movie. But
If it's true. If it's true, then why have you kept this a secret? Look, I get it. This is a lot to take in, right? But we can just ignore it. We should figure this out together.
If we have these classes,
These abilities, maybe shall be doing something with them.
Exactly. We need to help people, but we have to be careful. What? Need to know what else is out there.
Okay, I will try, but let's take it slow, alright?
This all out. Fine. But from now on, no more secrets. Where is this together?
With that, the group agreed, realizing that while they may not have all the answers, they were stronger together. As they walked away from the school, each of them felt a little lighter, knowing that they had each other to lean on through the uncertainty of their powers. They didn't know where this path would lead, but they were ready to face it together. The moral of the story is that teamwork, trust, and being honest are key to handling tough situations. Sansa and Jilla both had these incredible powers, but kept them secret because they were unsure and scared of how others might react. But once they opened up to their friends, they realized that by sharing what they could do, they could help people and face challenges together. It shows that when you trust your friends and work as a team, you can figure things out, even when life gets confusing or unpredictable. It also shows how keeping secrets from your friends can mess things up. If they stayed quiet, no one would have believed them or been able to support them. But by being honest, they made their group stronger. And let's be real, we all have something that makes us different, right? This story is a reminder that those differences might be exactly what makes you special, and maybe even help you do something amazing. In the end, the story shows that sharing, trusting each other, and facing fears together can turn something strange or scary into an opportunity to do good and grow stronger. You don't have to have all the answers on your own. Sometimes you just need to trust the people around and work together to figure it out.
Sansa, what's wrong with you? Why you
Yeah.
oh kan gone saiki makan
Balik gak kowe, sumpah aku gak kuat.
Sorry, Nandina. Did not.
Posisi kameranya tetap ngono loh, gak usah.
Sansa, why do you look so serious? What are the
But okay, Sha, there is someone that they're coming first.
Sampai sini aja aku bilangnya.
Well, not exactly. I'm only a few seconds, and it takes a lot.
Tapi kita nek mau.
Okay, Sha, lo sing zoom lo.
Oke, Syah. Iya.
Iya.
Satu.
Sambil jalan, tapi sambil jalan. Tapi kata aku sih.
You guys have been hiding.
Kamu ngerasa.
Akhirnya apa?
Akhirnya. Aja nggak beli kamera.